Hey guys, Mono Eye here, just back with another video. Today we're going to be doing another Gundam review, gunpla review of the rx-78-2 Gundam in the real grade line. So this is the first gunpla in the real grade line. And just like all the other early grades, the frame is not the best, and especially this one and Zaku too, the pieces are really loose. And so the poses I will have in the top right corner, it took me about an hour and a half, that's exaggerating, about a half an hour to do the poses, just because all the pieces kept falling off and nothing really wanted to do what it needed to do. Alright, let's take a look at the box here. We got the classic real grade pose here, real grade symbol, 144 scale. So it's number 1 in the line, more real grade box art, information of the kit, but I can't read it because I can't read Japanese. More real grade box art, and then some poses, which will have these exact poses that I did in the top right corner. Alright, so we got this thing, and it can stand up on its own. The feet are kind of wonky though. But first we're going to take a look at the accessories it comes with. So, we got the shield here. I think they did a really good job with the shield. Like that. I also did panel line this kit, so shield there. It's got a little place for the hands to hold on. This slide up or down to have the shield more, just like level with the arm, a little more on the arm. This piece also turns so it can sit on the back, or it can sit on the arm. The beam rifle, which I'll talk more about later, but it's just the beam rifle, and in the show it doesn't have this gray bit here, it just has this kind of dark gray, not this light gray, which is another con of this kit. We got the bazooka, and it's probably one of the better parts of the kit. It's really cool looking. It's got a movable thing, so the can be tilted. It comes with 2 of the beam sabers that can be held in the hands there by a little peg. It comes with 2 extremely long beam sabers. I mean, really long compared to the late UC kits. And also, there's also this beam saber, but it doesn't come bent. I bent it, and if you guys want a tutorial on that, I can make another video on it. Different time, you gotta leave that down in the comments, so tell me if you want a tutorial on how to bend the beam saber blades to give it a more dramatic look. It also comes with 2 closed fist hands, and then the hands everybody loves, I'm being sarcastic there, the posable real grade hands, and we'll talk about those a little later because I have issues with them. It also comes with a little core fighter, and I will show you how it transforms, but that's another thing. With this kit, the body can be swapped out with instead of the core frame, like part of it, it can be swapped out with a core fighter. But if you swap it out with the core fighter, the chest doesn't really, the body unit doesn't really sit well on the waist unit, it doesn't really connect. So if you take the main landing gears out, and you fold the wings, push the tail down, you'll push that in, this can come down like that, then you push the tail up like that, now you have the core block. And it doesn't really sit in there nicely at all. Right now, let's get into articulation. And a lot of pieces are probably going to fall off when I do the articulation, and I'm just going to leave them off, unless it's like a whole arm or a leg. So, starting at the feet here, can you go like that, you go like that, So the feet, it's pretty cool actually. Some of the stuff on this is that the feet kind of bend with it, but you don't get that full uniform foot. This piece can move up kind of like that. This, also the feet can move that and move like that. So the legs do something really strange, but there goes one. Figured that would happen. There's one of them. So I can bend like this, but the separation piece is kind of strange. Oh, there's another piece. It leaves like this, well, it wouldn't leave this big gap. I'll actually just put this piece back on. It leaves this big gap, which personally I don't really like. But with, okay, that like fell off. So I can move up to there. And that's without this, but if you had this on, like, it can only go up to there with it staying on it, and it can go all the way back to there. That fell off. Yeah, there's a lot of problems with this kit. All right, the waist, move to there, to there. This can move to show like the cockpit, that leg fell off. The head can spin in 360. The arm can go up about to 90 degrees there. And it can bend like that. The arm can also go around 360, and the shoulders are really loose, and the pieces on the shoulders fall off all the time on me. Alright, so that's the articulation. So we only had 2 legs, a couple waist pieces, and a shoulder piece fall off. That's not too bad. Alright, so, and while I'm doing the articulation, there's going to be pictures on the side, and this piece just fell off, and there's going to be pictures on the top right corner of different poses I have of this kit. Wow, this doesn't want to go back on. There it goes. Okay, now we're going to talk about some major problems this thing has. So, like I already stated, the pieces are really loose. So the pieces are really loose. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. The color separation is good. The pieces are really loose. The whole core block system doesn't really work, which is unfortunate. Now these real grade hands, for example, the beam rifle has like a little peg in there, so you gotta poke it out really. It's like a little peg, but it's so loose that when you try to put it in a hand, the gun kind of flops around. And also, the real grade hand, I'm sure you guys all know, it's a posable hand, so the fingers can all move. So trying to get a finger into the trigger hole and around the hand and get the thumb behind there, so much of a hassle. And by the end of that, you got like a piece of the finger falling off, the arms falling off, like, there you go, okay, piece of the finger just fell off. The arms are falling off, and everything's falling off. And the arm just fell off. It's too much of a hassle, because personally, when I'm building gunpla or posing them, I want to be having fun. I don't want to have a whole like big commotion of trying to fix it, constantly put it back together, because it just keeps falling apart. And I feel like that's also with some of the early real grades. They just kind of fall apart. All the pieces are kind of loose. And then, plus the beam sabers don't really fit in the hands well either. because the slots in the hands and the beam sabers don't really line up at all. And the finger fell off again. Here, well, it's fitting now, so that's new. Doesn't want it, and notice I'm using the bendy beams here, really. So apparently, well, this hand fits a lot better than this hand. This hand, for some reason, is loose for me. This hand isn't. But, and I know this isn't the greatest review, because this review is kind of just a lot of complaints from it. It has good color separation, but overall, should you buy this kit? No. This is probably the one that I would say a hard pass on. I didn't put any of the stickers on because there's a lot of stickers and it kept falling apart every time I try to put a sticker on. So personally, I didn't put any stickers on. It has good color separation, like I said, though. But no, you don't want to buy it. Pretty sure, and this kit for a real grade, because real grades can cost a little bit, like $29.99 or $39.99, depending on where you live and stuff. The high grade kit is much cheaper, and you get more weapons, more color accurate weapons, same scale, easier to build, doesn't fall apart, and it's just a lot better. So yeah, that's my review. You just don't buy it. It was even a hassle to do the poses for this kit. So that's for this video. Yeah, leave a comment down below if you want me to do a tutorial on how to bend the beam sabers, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.